Blocks are optional for this class. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Kate. Step blocks are optional for this class. If you'd like to use a strap as well, that's also optional. We're going to start in a child's pose on our mat. Draw your knees wide and sink your hips towards your heels, reaching your arms long out in front and just allowing your forehead to gently fall onto your mat. Also place a block underneath your forehead. For a deeper shoulder stretch and just breathing here. On your inhales, reach your fingertips long to the top of your mat. On your exhale, allow your belly to fall, sinking your hips toward your heels. Active stretch, pulling in opposite directions, focusing here on your breath work. Belly rise on your inhale. Belly falls on your exhale. Breath in, fill all the way to the top. Belly, ribs, and lungs. Once you get there, seal your lips. And now breathing in and out through your nose. Your body, using nothing but your breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Hands can remain on or off of your mat, depending on how deep of a stretch you would like. Allow your right bicep to hug in towards your right ear. Stay here if you'd like to get a little bit deeper. Bend your left elbow, bringing your left palm to the outside of your left knee. Press into your left hand. You rotate your right shoulder a little bit closer towards the front. Inhale, reach your left arm long. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, walk your hands back through center. And this time over to the right side of your mat. Same thing here. Hands can be on or off of your mat. Deep body stretch along the left side. Gently box out your right hand. If you did it on the left, place it to the outside of your right knee. Press into your right palm as you allow your left hand to get a little bit. Inhale, reach your right arm long. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Resting your forehead back onto your mat. Gently bend your elbows, bringing your palms to touch the crown of your head. Stay here. You can draw your thumbs towards the nape of your neck for a deeper shoulder stretch. Open up your chest and your shoulders. I'll reach both arms back long. Rise up to find a tabletop position. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes. Hammock your belly and lift your gaze. Deep inhale. On your exhale, untuck your toes, round your spine. Create space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, tuck your toes, hammock your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, press it all away. Pressing into your finger pads, stretching your fingertips wide. Inhale, tuck your toes. Draw your elbows faces to the top of your mat. Deep inhale, gaze up, look up. Exhale, let it all go. Come back to a neutral spine and gently bump your hips side to side. Moving in any organic movement that feels comfortable for you today. And then lower your hips towards the floor, coming into a single leg stretch. Reach your right leg long, sole your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus, lift your gaze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold, planting your hands towards the floor or to blocks. Tempt your fingers to release your palms from the floor. Inhale, arch your spine, gaze up, look up. Exhale, round your spine. One more time, just like that. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to the inside of your right leg. Single leg stretch on the right side. Inhale, rise up, both arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to your left and left palm behind your hip. Twist them over your left. Arm up towards the ceiling. Press your hips forward. And your stargazer. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale, release your hands by your hips. Send your left leg long. Allow the sole of your right foot to come into the inside of your left leg this time. You rock your sit bones, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, single cactus, lift your gaze. Elbows down and back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release your left arm to the inside of your left leg. Deep side bend twist. Stack that right shoulder over the left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, left hand to right knee. Plant your right palm behind your hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Feel like plant your right hand. Rest your hips forward. Reach your left arm up and back. Find stargazer on this side. Gently lower down. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Tempt your fingers. Press your finger pads in, releasing your single leg stretch in your cat. Exhale, round your spine. One more time. Inhale, lift, gaze up, look up. Exhale, round your spine. Arms overhead. Bringing your hands to heart center. Draw your left foot in. We're going to come back to that tabletop. Coming to the center of your mat. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Allow the hips to just gently bump side to side. Come back to center. Inhale, reach your right leg straight back, flexing through your right foot. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, an inch or two higher. Exhale, draw your knee in towards your nose. Crunch and hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen straight back. This time, pointing your right toes. Right leg remains straight. Inhale, draw that right leg up and over. Big arch over to the left side. Planting the ball of your right foot in towards the floor. Stay here. You can add some movement forwards and backwards. Drawing that right heel closer towards the floor deepens the stretch, while drawing your toes towards the floor lessens that sensation. Stacking your shoulders back on top of your wrists. Inhale, right leg straight back. Exhale, draw your right knee in towards your nose and step your right foot in between your palms. Toe heel your right foot towards the outer edge of your mat. Right toes turn to about 3 o'clock. And just gently draw your hips forwards and backwards as you straighten that right leg, flexing your right toe. On the next one, hold that right leg straight, hips are back. Frame your right foot. Hands can be on the floor or on blocks. Flexing your right toes. Draw your toes towards the ceiling. And now add a windshield wiper motion to the right foot. It's drawing it from side to side. Still the toes are flexed. Engage your right quadricep. Come back to center. This time walk your hands all the way over to the right side. Looking over your right hip and shoulder. Inhale, frame your right foot. And now walk your right hand to the inside of your right foot and over to the left side. Single leg split with a twist. Right toes remain flexed. Walk your hands back through center. Bend into your right knee as you plant your hands. Tuck your left toes and lift your hips up, coming to our first three-legged down dog. Right leg is up towards the ceiling. Flex your right foot. Try to lower your left heel towards the floor. Exhale, draw your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. As you lift the hips, draw that outside of your right ankle to the top of your left thigh. Figure four, down dog. Holding here and breathing for 3, 2, and gently bend that left knee. Hold that figure four. Hover your left shin for 3, 2, and lift the hips. Release your right foot to the floor to meet the left. Pedal it out. Allow the hips to sway side to side. Biceps frame your ears, gazing down towards the tops of your thighs. Down to the floor. Coming back to your tabletop. Bump the hips side to side. On the left side. Inhale, left leg straight back, flexing through your left foot. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, lift an inch or two higher. Exhale, tuck your knee in toward your nose. Crunch and hold. Inhale, lengthen straight back. Exhale, draw that left leg up and over to the outside of the right body. Over your right shoulder. And draw your left heel closer towards the floor. To lessen that stretch, rock your toes. Ball of your left foot towards the floor. You can add some movement here, forwards and backwards, if that feels comfortable on this side. One more round of breath here. Stacking your shoulders on top of your wrists. Inhale, draw your left leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot in between your palms, coming into a low lunge. Toe heel your left foot towards the outer edge of your mat. Left toes turn to about 10 o'clock, 45 degrees. Really bend a little bit deeper into that left knee. Press your hips forward. Draw your hips back as you straighten that left leg, flexing your foot. Moving here in any organic movement, just forwards and backwards. Maybe getting a little bit deeper each time. On the next one, we're all going to hold the hips back, flex your left toes. Bring your left foot, bring your left hand to the outside. Continue with the flexion as you draw that left leg side to side. Hold the toes to the ceiling, heels into the floor. Walk your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Maybe planting your hands a little bit deeper over the left side. Deep twist, looking over your left shoulder. Maybe you see your right toes. Inhale, come back to center, planting both hands on the inside of your left foot. And now draw your hands over to the right side. Single leg split with a twist on this side. Walk your hands back through center, planting your hands on the inside of your left foot. Bend into your left knee. Tuck your right toes. Lift your hips as you kick your left leg up and back. Three-legged down dog. Flexing your left foot as you allow that right heel to come closer to the floor. Opening up your hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. As you lift the hips, cross that left ankle over your right thigh. Figure four, down dog. Hips are high, palms pressed in towards the floor. Keep the figure four as you bend that right knee, hovering your shin. Power dog in a figure four. Inhale, lift your hips. Gently plant your left foot down to meet the right, pedal it out. Come back to your down dog. Gentle bend and extend, allowing the hips to sway from side to side. Holding here and breathing. With a deep bend in both of your knees, walk your hands towards your feet, coming to the back of your mat. Inhale, half lift hands to shins or blocks. Exhale, forward fold. Really allow your neck to hang nice and loose. You're welcome to stay here. You can find a ragdoll by grabbing opposite elbows and allowing the crown of your head to really pull towards the floor. Find gentle sway from side to side. Gently come back to center. Release your hands towards the floor. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. As you arrive, allow your shoulders to roll down and back, crown of your head reaching towards the ceiling. Feet remain hip width apart and parallel. Arms by your side, pinkies in, thumbs out. Gentle gaze behind your eyes, finding mountain pose as you lengthen. Here for 2 more rounds of breath. Open your eyes. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your gaze, spread your fingertips wide, shoulders down and back. Inhale, reach. Once more. Exhale, cactus, lift your gaze. Inhale, arms overhead, gaze comes forward. Draw your right leg back like a curtsy. Left hand grabs your right wrist, little side bend over to the left. Press your hips to the right. Inhale, come back through center, arms overhead, plant your right foot. Curtsy your left leg behind the right. Right hand grabs left wrist, gentle bend over to the right, bumping your hips to the left. Inhale, come back through center, planting your left hand. Inhale, exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive forward, hands towards your feet. Inhale, half lift. Hands to shins or blocks. Exhale, forward fold. Hands back out, coming into your down dog. Pedal out the heels. Allow them to bend and to extend. Hips sway from side to side. From your down dog, inhale, right leg to the ceiling. Bend your right hip, bending your right knee, opening up your right hip. Circle out your right ankle. Square out your hips, kick your right leg straight back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Kick it straight back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Stay here or kick your right foot in between, finding fallen star. Maybe lift your left arm. Just lift it, tuck your right knee in towards your nose, and step your right foot in between your palms. Try to stay here with the back leg lifted. You can also lower that knee at any time. Left hand on the floor on a block inside of your right foot, with your right arm high. Circle out your right wrist. Circle out your shoulder. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, tap your left hip or thigh, thread the needle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and tap. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and tap. We're going to find horizon lunge. Keep your right arm towards the ceiling. Pivot your toes to the outer edge. and lower your left hip. Reach your right fingertips towards the inside of your left leg. Right arm towards the ceiling. Draw your right arm back, left arm forward for a wall lunge. Draw your right arm down to the inside of your left leg, left arm points to an exalted lunge. Keep your chest lifted, reach your right arm towards the ceiling, high crescent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. One more, inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus. Rise and hold. Lightning crescent, sweep the arms back, hinge forward. Back heel stay lifted. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep and hold. Sweep your arms around in front. Reach your fingertips long. Keep your right hand where it's at. Pivot your left toes. Open your left arm up. Find your warrior two. Try to split your mat between your right heel and your left arch. Looking over your right fingertips. Deep bend into that right knee. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, bend, warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale, lift and hold, big star. Draw your left arm down your left leg or around towards your right hip. Reverse your triangle. If you want to find archer, you can flex your right toes, digging your heel in towards the floor. Right toes. Inhale, arms out to a T. Bump your hips back. Reach your right fingertips long. Tuck your right hand down, left arm up. Find your triangle. For balance, gaze down towards your right toes. To challenge your balance, gaze up towards your left fingertips. Really stack your left shoulder over the right. Maybe rotate that left shoulder a little bit further back. Stay here in your triangle or play. We're going to pulse it for 3. Slow. Bend into that right knee. Keep your right hand on the inside of that right thigh. Left arm stays to the ceiling for one more breath. On your exhale, seal your left bicep towards your left ear. Reach the left fingertips long to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Commit to the bend in the right knee. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand combine around towards your right hip or down your left thigh. Find your high crescent, pivot your left toes. Bend back into that front right knee, deep bend. We're going to walk that left foot in, seal your right foot, straighten your right leg. Left toes are at 45. We're going to find our pyramid. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward. Hips turn into a clockwise motion. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Hands all the way down towards the floor to frame your right foot on the floor or on blocks. Naturally, that right hip is going to inch forward. Actively pull it back. Continually rotating those hips in a clockwise motion. Pulling that left hip forward, right hip back. And just breathing. You're welcome to keep your head, neck, and shoulders lifted. You can release your forehead towards your knee. Maybe walk your hands towards your back left foot. You're welcome to create a bend to any degree in your knees. Gently plant your hands back to frame your your right foot. Bend into that right knee. Keep your right leg up and back. Lower all the way down. Once you arrive, untuck your toes. Press up, mini cobra. And exhale, lower all the way down. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage. Press up, full cobra. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Come through tabletop or directly a downward facing dog. Gently pedal it out, bend and extend into each knee. Lower the heels. Inhale, lift your left leg, three-legged dog. Press your hips up and back. Holding that left leg lifted, bend your left knee, stacking your left hip on top of the right. Pull out your left ankle, wiggle your toes. Continually pulling your right heel towards the floor. Inhale, kick your left leg straight up and back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your left elbow. Take it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Stay here or play in fallen star. You can kick your left leg to maybe reach your right arm towards the ceiling. Plant your right hand if it's lifted. Kick your left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot in between your palms. Right hand remains on the floor on a block inside of your left foot. Inhale, left arm high. Circle. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Tap your right hip or thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, reach. One more. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, reach and hold, horizon lunge. Pivot to the outer edge of each foot. Lower your right hip. Does not have to touch the floor. And reach your right hand to the inside of your left ankle. Inhale, come back to revolve lunge. Keep your left arm up, right arm down. Lift your chest. Right arm comes forward, left arm sweeps back. Continue to let that left hand come down to the inside of your right thigh, right arm towards the ceiling, exalted lunge. Keep your chest lifted, reach your left arm to meet the right. High crescent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunge, cactus. Inhale, reach 2 more times. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, reach and hold. Legged crescent. Sweep your arms back. Hinge forward. Back heel remains lifted. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep and hold. Sweep your arms around front, big circle. Keep your left arm long, pivot your right toes, open up, find warrior 2. Bend deep into that left knee, looking over your left fingertips. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, bend, warrior 2. Inhale, lift, get a little bit deeper in that warrior 2 each time. Inhale, lift and stay. Draw your right arm down your right leg or bind toward your left hip, reversing your. Find archer, flex your left toes. Left foot. Tee out the arms. Bump your hips back. Reach your left fingertips as far as you can. Once you get there, draw your left hand down, right arm up, find your triangle. Try to stack that right shoulder directly over the left. Avoid rolling forwards. Pretend your body's between 2 panes of glass. You want to stay here, you're welcome to. If you want to play, we're going to lift and lower for a 3. That's 2. Last one, hold it low. Bend into that left knee. Right arm towards the ceiling. Left elbows, open up that left knee a little bit more. Draw your right elbow towards your right ear. Reach the right fingertips long. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Gaze up towards that bend, that front left knee. Inhale, we're going to rise and find high crescent. Pivot your right toes. Now walk that right foot in just a little bit. Sealing your right foot. Right toes turn to about 45. Left toes remain forward. Shoulders are stacked directly over your hips. Motion of the hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Releasing your hands to frame your left foot on the floor or on blocks. Continuing to pull that left hip back, right hip forward. Use any props here. Create a bend in one or both knees. To get a little bit deeper, you can walk your hands towards the back of your mat, maybe releasing your forehead towards your knee, with or without a bend. Frame your left foot, bend into your left knee. Kick your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Lower down. Once you arrive, untuck your toes. Press yourself up, mini cobra. Exhale, release. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage. Press up, full cobra. Come through tabletop or meet directly in downward facing dog. As you pedal it out, bend and extend knee into each knee. With your hands in towards the floor, bring a bend into both knees. Walk your feet to your wrists, coming to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rise all the way up. Find your mountain pose, pinkies in, thumbs out. Lifting through the crown of your head. I'm going to step to the middle of my mat just so I don't have a lot of space. Feel free to stay at the top of your mat. Inhale, arms overhead. Lift your right knee, finding stork on the right side. Single leg mount. Flex your right foot. Exhale, cactus your arms, open your right hip. Inhale, draw it back together. Exhale, cactus and open. Draw everything back in. This time, open, cactus. Bring your hands to heart center and find your tree. Keeping that right hip open, grounding through your left foot, all 3 points. Big toe to pinky toe, straight back to your heel. Relax your shoulders down from your ears. Hands at heart center. You want to challenge your balance. You can close one or both eyes. If you get the weebles and wobbles, that's okay. That means you're trying. Holding still with your breath. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Right knee comes forward. We're going to find bird. Kick that right leg straight back. Arm sweeps back with that right leg. Gain as low as you can. Hips are square. Stay here. You can bring your hands to heart center. Hand to the floor or to blocks. We're going to pulse that right leg for 3, 2, and 1. Hold it lifted. L step. Lower that right leg. Lift it up. Shiva squat. Tuck it in. Kick it back. 2 more. L step. Lift it up. Shiva squat. Hands to floor. Hands to blocks. Hands to heart. 1 more time. L step. Lift it up. Lower down. Release your right hand to the floor. Holding here and breathing. Reach your left arm to the ceiling. Revolve half moon. Keep that right leg lifted. Gently plant your left hand to meet the right. Lower your right leg to meet the left. And let your heels bend and extend into each knee. Slowly rise all the way up and neck and shoulders last to arrive. Arm sweep overhead, left knee lifts, stork on the left side. Flex your left foot. Find balance in your right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus. Open your left hip. Draw everything back in. 2 more. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Hold the left leg open. Bring your hands to heart center and seal your left foot to the inside of your right foot. Ankle, calf, or thigh. Avoiding the knee. Allow your shoulders to relax down from your ears and lengthen to the crown of your head. You want to add a little balance challenge here. You try it on the other side. Maybe close one or both eyes. If you fall out, that's okay. Just come back into it. Length front of your eyes open. Inhale, arms overhead, left knee forward. We're going to find bird. Beat that left leg back. Arms come back, hinge forward. Hips are square. Flex that left foot. Stay here, pulse it for 3, 2, and 1. Pull that left leg lifted. We're going to do L step to a Shiva squat. Left toe squats, L step. Lift it up, point the toe, Shiva squat. Take it back, L step. And lift, Shiva squat. 1 more. Draw everything back in. Lower that left foot, pedal it out. Release your hands. Release your hands to the floor. Release your knees down, coming back to our tabletop. Coming towards the back of your mat. Draw your knees wide and sink your hips towards your heels. Reach your fingertips far in front of you, coming back to your child's pose, right where it started, and noticing how this child's pose feels compared to the beginning of your class. Remembering how you felt at the start of your practice compared to how you feel now. Reach your fingertips an inch or 2 more forward. Press into your palms, inhale, rise up. Keep your heels tucked in towards your glutes. Stack your shoulders back over your wrists. Exhale, lower all the way down. Once you arrive, extend your legs out long. Wrists remain under your shoulders, chin towards the floor. Starting on the left side, draw your left knee out to your left hip. Finding half frog on the left side. That left knee can come out to the side of your hip, can be higher or lower, and just breathing. Pressing into your palms, lift your chest. Finding cobra with half frog. Slide your left hand inch or 2 forward and draw your right arm under the right side body. Let the needles in half frog. You can place your right cheek right here on the block on the floor and just breathing. Gently plant your left hand on top of your right, sealing your right hand and your left knee in towards the floor. Inhale, lift your left arm high, like you're spiraling open a book. Feel a twist in your back and your obliques, and in your shoulder. Release your left hand to meet the right. Walk your left hand back on your shoulder. Walk your right hand back on your shoulder. And then slide your left leg long. Pressing back into your palm, slide that right knee out from your right hip. Finding half frog on the right side. And just resting here. Left leg is completely relaxed. Press into your palms and lift up, find your cobra. Slide your right hand an inch or 2 forward. And draw your left arm under and through the right side body. Allowing your left cheek or ear to just gently rest onto your mat or block. Release your right palm on top of your left. Keeping your left hand and your right knee heel to the floor. Inhale, lift your right arm high. Deep final twist. And then release your right hand back towards the left. Plant your hands back into your shoulders, untwist, and slide your right leg back to meet the left. Maybe allow the hips to roll side to side. Gentle movement here. Deep inhale, deep exhale, and just breathing. Pressing into your palms, lift yourself up, find a tabletop position, and lower to your favorite side. Does not matter which side. We're going to find a seated position on our bum. Reach your arms forward, knees bent to ceiling, feet flat on the floor. Slowly lower all the way down. Take one vertebrae at a time. The slower, the better. Once you arrive, let your head, neck, and shoulders reach the floor. Tap your thumbs overhead. And then gently release your palms by your side. Walk your feet in towards your hips a little bit closer. Make sure your head, neck, and shoulders are grounded. Palms in by your side. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips an inch or two higher. Arms. Thumbs facing up, pinkies down, palms in. Inhale, arms and lifts overhead. Tap the thumbs, hold the hips high. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower the arms, lower the hips. Two more just like that. Inhale, arms and hips lift. Thumbs tap overhead, hold the hips high. Exhale, cactus. Glide your elbows down along the sides of your mat. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, lower your hips, lower your arms. Inhale, hips and arms lift, reach high. Hips high towards the ceiling, thumbs tap. Exhale, cactus. Lower everything down. Inhale, draw your knees into your chest, curl yourself into a tight ball. You're welcome to keep your head, neck, and shoulders grounded or tuck your chin in towards your chest as well. Maybe find a gentle sway from side to side if that's comfortable for you today. Stay here as long as you'd like, or gently come back to center, allowing the soles of your feet to come towards the ceiling for a happy baby. You're welcome to continue to grab the back side of your thighs. You can grab the outer edge of your calves or the outer edge of each foot, pulling your knees in towards the sides of your shoulders, avoiding your rib cage. Stay here. Maybe find a gentle sway from side to side. Any variation of happy baby, you can find ninja baby. Reach one leg long. And of course, what you do on one side, repeat on the other side. Gently come back to your happy baby, keeping your right foot towards the ceiling using your right hand. Allow your left leg to extend long to the back of the mat. Flexing through your left foot, release your right foot, calf, or thigh, and allow your right heel to come closer towards your glutes for when we're moving pose. Gently bind your hands on your right shin as you point, flex, circle out your right ankle. And with your left hand, gently guide your right knee through your midline and over to the left side of your body. Your right knee can hover in space. You can tap the block or the floor if that's in your practice. You can keep gazing up towards the ceiling or look over your right shoulder for a deeper stretch. Inhale, come back to center. Planting your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Finding reclined tree. Using the floor as a splint. Letting go of any tension that you may be holding in your shoulders, in your glutes, in your right glutes, melting into your right. Keeping your right knee bent, draw your right foot to the floor, right knee to the ceiling. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Away from your body. Planting your hands by your side, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, figure four bridge, and lower. Hips lower to the floor, cactus the arms out by your side, and allow your knees to fall from side to side. Gently sway back through center, keeping that figure four. Lift your right foot, drawing your shin parallel to the floor. Stay here or using a strap, binding your hands behind the back side of your right thigh. Maybe releasing your head, neck, and shoulders, or keeping it tucked towards your left. Plant your left foot to meet the right. Bring your knees back in towards your chest. Finding that ball and rolling side to side. Gently make your way back to your happy baby. Soles of your feet to the ceiling. Knees tracking towards the outer edge of your mat. Right side, keeping your left foot towards the ceiling. Reach your right leg long as you flex your right foot. Left foot, calf or thigh, and allow your left heel to come closer towards your glutes as you bind your hands on your left shin. Placing that left knee on the floor, block, or just hovering in space. You're welcome to look over your left shoulder. Maybe reach your left arm long for a deeper stretch. Back to center, keeping that left knee bent. Allow the sole of your left foot to come to the inside of your right thigh. Recline tree on the left side. Letting go of anything that you're holding tension to and just melt into it. Keeping that left knee bent. Draw your left foot to the floor, left knee towards the ceiling. Flexing your right foot, inhale, lift your right leg towards the ceiling. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh and pull that right knee away from your body. Use your hand, just gently drawing your knee away from your midline. Pressing your palms in towards the floor. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, figure four bridge. And lower. Both hips rounded. Maybe bind your arms overhead in a reverse ragdoll or cactus and allow your knees to fall side to side. Keeping both shoulders grounded as you roll from one side to the center, back to the other side. Your arms by your side. Lift your left foot, bringing your left shin parallel to the floor, so holding that figure four. You're welcome to use this strap behind your left thigh or gently bind your hand behind your left thigh. Tucking your chin to your chest or releasing your head, neck, and shoulders for a deeper stretch. Gently release your bind. Plant your left foot. Plant your right foot. From here, allow one foot at a time to come up towards the ceiling, flexing through your feet, arms by your side. Legs up the wall, using the floor as a splint. Actively drawing your heels towards the ceiling as you draw your sacrum in towards the floor. Stay here as long as you'd like. You can also add your fingertips, point flex, circle out your wrists, your ankles. You're welcome to stay in supported legs up the wall for as long as you'd like. Whenever you're ready, gently lower one foot at a time towards the floor. As your legs arrive, heels touch, toes fall open, palms by your side, pinky bend, thumbs out. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, and then release everything in towards the mat. Clench your fists, squeeze your glutes, engage your quadriceps, and then let it go. Clench your toes like you're trying to pick up some laundry off the floor, and then release your toes nice and wide, coming back to your breath. Stay here for your Shavasana. Butterfly the knees out. Maybe bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Just breathing, coming back to your intention. Fall in towards your chest. As you reach your arm, roll into your left and right side, using your bottom arm as a pillow, propping your top arm. Gently press yourself up, coming to a comfortable seated position at the center of your mat. I invite you to rest your hand on your knee, then bring a gentle sway from side to side, allowing your sit bones to get a little bit deeper in towards the earth. Swaying back to center. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fins to heart. Inhale, big circle up. Hands to heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. I wish you a wonderful rest of your weekend. My name is Amanda. Namaste.